So, hi guys, welcome to Sebring. Is the
The
stream
guy ahead has just
working?
posted a
Yes.
159.00.
We just started a few practice laps, William and myself. And I just found out that if you come a little bit too close to the right side wall of start finish, something like this might happen. And I just found that I don't want this to happen during the race. The car gets completely airborne and flying through the Chevrolet bridge, doing like a 360 pirouette. I don't know what kind of figure this is, but I guess from skateboarding or snowboarding or figure skating, there will be an expression for this kind of. Pew. So this came very unexpected, and it ripped off the steering wheel out of my hands. My cockpit view is quite impressive, actually. You ride along, and suddenly,
BAM!
there's this stupid little edge in the wall. It comes out a little bit. And afterwards, for the left-hander, you want to be on the right side as much as possible. So you tend to go to the right side wall as close as possible, but if you do it a bit too early, you keep this stupid edge. That was a big one. So, okay. William is still going. Oh, I will join you.
Oh, we'll restart now.
Restart? Okay.
Yep.
All clear on pit exit.
Do I have the YouTube thing at my back? The address?
Yes.
Good. Then everything is here. So you can try to make a pass on me. If you notice a big mistake, you can let me know, please.
I will.
Tank position. Sector 1 is 0.31 off the pace.
Come on, under brake.
Sector 2 is 0.2 off the pace. Car left.
There he goes.
He's still there. Yellow flag. Watch out. Hold your line. Clear left. That puts you 0.9 off the leader's pace. Left side. Clear left. To watch the track limits.
Well, if you're so slow. Sorry.
That's my line.
I just wanted to do some NASCAR pushing. Like I thought I'd help you out a bit. Doing a better corner exit.
All clear. Push now.
You want me to do that too?
Well, if it works out, then yes.
Yellow flag.
If it makes me crash, then not. Did you study the VRS video?
A little bit.
Okay. Any secrets?
No, not really.
I kind of like to cut the last curve, I don't know why.
Too fast.
Why?
Yeah, you go too fast in there, I think.
This was a very tight line and I accelerated too early and therefore I got too wide outside.
Okay.
Sector 1 is 0.25 off the pace.
So if you're wondering what we are doing, we're in a practice session before the first DGTM race and before the first quali. So at the moment we're just doing a few practice laps.
You're 10th off the pace in sector 2.
Oh, this was a fast lap for me.
Yellow flag, caution, P9, good lap, that's your quickest so far. That puts you 0.5 off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace. That lap
Just
was at
1/10 behind you.
158.81.
Oh, this inside curb is no good.
Yeah.
Just experience with curb cutting. The first left-hander you can cut quite nicely, actually. It's surprisingly soft. But the second one is a no-go. It's not only unsettling your car, making it upset, it's almost flipping it around. So there's still some time, it's a little bit more than half an hour to go at this practice session for the first quali. So just to let you know that it will take some more time until we have the actual race. First of the two races, to be more precise. No, this is not good. Ooh. Yeah, curb. Upset my
The
car.
leader has just done a
Too much.
158.18. There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line. On your left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
But the race yesterday, the VVLN, not yesterday, on Friday, it was so clean. The start was almost boring. It's unbelievable how respectful and clean the people were. Yes. Also then the lapping of the classes. Basically there was not a single situation which was like really almost nothing. Maybe sometimes the Audis, but basically it was so nice to race there. Really the VVLN guys who really like this endurance race on Nordschleife, it's like a dedicated group of people taking care of each other, kind of, almost. I think the biggest difference is the endurance race. So it attracts people with a different mindset than the sprint races. Here, I think a lot of people, they have this hop or drop, all or nothing mentality. Yeah, you go for it, or yeah.
I guess that's true.
Sorry, that was unwanted, but happened. Just didn't see the stupid pylons, and then you broke and I was too late, and then I had to go for an emergency exit.
Right. Clear right.
Fuck.
Car left. Clear left.
Yeah, something like that. You don't need to copy every bullshit. I think it makes sense to cut the left one, because you just have to cross it once and then you can stay on the left side of it, which actually is rather smooth, quite smooth.
Strap will be invalidated. Watch the track limits.
All good, all good.
I did exactly the same. Maybe even worse.
Even worse, almost impossible.
I almost went into the tires. Where's he going?
I think he understood he fucked up and he didn't want to crash us, so he stayed on the left outside. That's my guess. Oh, what a shitty line.
Okay, Big G, we need to watch these track limits.
Oh, much braking.
You're 2/10 off the pace in the sector one. You've gone outside of track limits there.
This was too fast. Fast. We did a different line than normally.
V10. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector one.
Sorry.
Right.
If you have a guy like me in front, where would you try a pass? On the straight? Start finish straight
Gotta be very hard.
and the straight before the last corner, probably.
Yes.
But for the straight of the last corner, unless you get a much better exit, if I run defensive line, you're not going to pass there, right?
I don't think so.
Like on this one, I mean. So if I don't fuck up this corner, even if you have draft, if I go here inside, it's going to be difficult, huh?
Yes.
When I just go slow through there, stay inside, blocking your way, kind of. Then the only chance would be now, but if I run here defensive as well.
On your left.
Ah, this one is a dangerous one,
Hold your
yeah.
line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. All right, Big G. 10
Sorry.
minutes of fuel remaining.
I drifted a little bit and touched you.
Well, I'm almost out of fuel, so
Car left, clear left.
I'll try a qualifying lap now.
What are you trying?
Qualifying lap.
Ah.
Ooh, it's very close. I think they're very much. All the fast guys are pretty much.
How much fuel for qualify? I think it's a solo qualification. So you
Yes.
can do like, you have to start from, where do you start? From pit or from somewhere outside from pit, I guess, huh?
From pit.
And then you do like 2 laps, 1 or 2 laps.
Yeah, you can do 2 maybe, but 2 you can do any lap after that.
And it's solo, so we don't have to pass, we don't have to get into the pit again. We can reset.
I know. So if you, I think the smartest thing is to take maybe 10 liters or 11, do 1 qualifying lap, then reset and then do 1 more.
And reset in between, not doing two hot laps.
Yes, I think that's
There's
the
a car
smartest
behind,
thing.
take care,
Because if you do
rejoin
2, there's no more time left.
Okay. And the second one normally is a bit is more difficult than the first to be fast, right? Where's my relatives? Where's my relatives?
Fastest lap for Steiner, 157.77.
I'm so bad in hot lapping, it's unbelievable.
Watch out. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the
Fuck,
face.
I'm a bit faster, I'm quite a bit slower than normal laps with 35 liters. I hate qualify. I'm so not in sprint or endurance and hot lapper, it's unbelievable. Really, I'm an endurance guy. It's just what it is. The fuck up! I just half a lap and I'm like almost a second down to my normal race pace. It's ridiculous.
Exit looks clear. Big G, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
I did 2 laps, but my second lap time was way better. But
How much fuel did you take for the 3?
I think 11 liters.
So
But I
out
took it
lap and 2 hot laps.
yes, I took the out lap very easy.
Yeah. Sometimes the curbs are really, sometimes it's really fast and good and sometimes it's catastrophe.
You're currently 1.6 seconds off the pace. Your lap time was 1:59.36. Alright, Big G, we're running on fumes, mate. In this lap, Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. flag, caution. Sector 2 is 0.37 off the pace.
I think I stopped cutting the curbs. A bit
What
too
happened?
dangerous. I killed myself again.
Oh no.
Wow, congrats. Good time.
Well, it was not perfect.
Nothing's perfect. But... So 10 more minutes and then quali, right? After quali, briefing, if I have remember correctly.
Yes.
I start to feel my shoulder already.
Oh no.
There's traffic behind, take care.
You're in the outlap, what?
Hot lap.
Ah, sorry. Then I thought you're outlap too.
Doesn't really matter. Because it was fast.
I'll try to stay a bit with you. Fucking car drift.
Okay, Big
Killing
G,
me here.
to watch the track limits.
Sorry?
That was the wrong way.
Ah, sorry, I need enough. They took away my GoPro here, so I don't know my way around.
P11.
Please turn right. In 150 meters, turn right. Turn right now.
This lap won't count, you've cut the track.
What a shitty line! Oh my! Oh well. I'm not built for hot lapping. I really don't like to do that.
You should take just 35 liters. Maybe you're faster than
For the
them.
quali.
Yes.
But I'm definitely not slower. Yeah. I am not slower. Yeah, I will make a bit of a break now for the last 4 minutes.
Yes, me too. I'm getting a drink and take it a few minutes.
That's the end of the session, P11.
You need to go, eh?
Yeah, let's head over to the other team speak. So in case they need something, we are there.
I do that after the qualifying. Is that good?
Okay, yeah, okay, but I will go there now.
Okay.
So, quali. Oh my. I really don't like quali. So let's do like one safe lap to have a time. And then we try a little bit of faster lap. But
It exit is clear. Okay, Big G, we've got 4 laps to get the job done, mate.
okay. No idea why. But at that. So one clean lap for a time, And then we do another one, trying to go a bit faster.
P12.
59.3. How much time? 4 minutes, okay.
Pit exit looks clear. The guy ahead's lap time is a 1:59.22.
P15 at the moment.
It's a new fastest lap for Steiner, 1:57.92.
Out of 29. So, exactly the middle. Mid-pack. This is where the fun takes place. Question is if it's the fun you want to have or the fun you don't want to have. So we should have enough time for one more lap. We'll try to do one and push a bit harder and see if it's going to be a bit of an improvement or not.
The leader's just done a 2:09.23. P16.
Messed up quite a bit, but still faster than first lap.
P13. That's your fastest lap today. You're now 0.9 off the pace.
At least 58?
That's the end of the session. P13.
I can't do much better. Basically, same time like Andrei Rajkovic. That's always my... I'm kind of as fast as Andrei, I'm already very happy. I guess something must have happened to him because I'd expect him to be faster. William did a great 48.4, 58.4, so 4/10 faster than me. But oh no, first is a Ferrari. If it's not for Patrick, William and we would be the fastest Ferraris. Hi William, great time.
Hi. Well, could be better, but
Oh, come on, I can always be better, but it's okay.
that's not too bad.
I'm okay with mine too.
Can we
58.
can quit now, can't we?
I think we have to, and then reconnect to the race server. Yes, and I have to head over breathing, I think. Yes, there are plenty of people there. So see you then.
Okay.
Eins, zwei. Hallo, Namen zusammen.
Moin.
Abend.
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 So in case you're wondering, I'm in the briefings room. So there's a mandatory briefing for the drivers. And it's about to start any minute now. So I have to wait there. My mic is hopefully muted for the TeamSpeak briefing channel. But we can hear what's going on there, and this is the noise you hear in the background. Going to be interesting.
Hallo zusammen.
Now we start.
Jo, servus, guten Abend.
Hi. Sorry für die Verspätung, aber wir lernen auch im letzten Rennen, der Remo, der macht das ja ein bisschen angelernt werden und von daher bitten wir immer diese kleinen Verzögerungen zu entschuldigen, wird sich dann nächsten erübrigen. So, Briefing-Dokument. Ist ja immer in der Beschreibung, habt ihr auch gestern per Mail geschickt bekommen. So, wo sind wir hier?
Nicer Link.
Da ist es. Oh, ist auch immer.
Der Link ist komisch.
Okay, der benutzt nur den Virus. So. Das war noch ein Team. Die Wohndosen.
Okay.
Gut, okay. Machen wir jetzt relativ flott. 20 in 6 Minuten startet der Server. Zeitplan ist eigentlich klar. Nach jedem Rennen bitte den Server verlassen. Die Top 3 bitte einmal zum Interview. Fahrvorschriften sollte jedem bekannt sein. Aus dem letzten Rennen ist nur ein bisschen. Also das letzte Rennen war eigentlich ganz gut. Muss ich sagen, dafür, dass es Monster war. Da sind nur 1, 2 Sachen aufgefallen und zwar Linienwechseln auf der Bremse oder in der Bremszone ist zu unterlassen, also der sogenannte Verstappen-Move bitte nicht, weil dann crasht es halt immer, weil der Hintermann kann nicht so schnell darauf verlassen können, dass die Linie gehalten wird. Flagge, wenn natürlich gelb draußen ist, bitte nehmt da auch ein bisschen Rücksicht aufeinander. Wenn halt ein Unfall ist, dann fahrt halt irgendwo ein bisschen weiter rechts. Also lasst den Kollegen auch ein bisschen Platz zum Überleben. Und bleibt dann nicht irgendwie stupid auf eurer Bahn. Dann denkt, dass da vielleicht noch einer neben euch ist. Denkt da bitte dran und achtet. Ich kann leider keinen Chat lesen. Genau. Als erstes hatte ich noch drauf, den Startnummern einstellen. Bitte achtet darauf. Auf diesem Rennen gibt es für jeden Verstoß einen Strafpunkt. Gelbe Flaggenregel ist eigentlich dann soweit klar. 2 Kurven, Überholverbot, blaue Flaggen, erhält einer die blaue Flagge und der Hintermann ist näher als 4 Wagenlängen innerhalb von 3 Kurven das Überholen ermöglichen. Training, übt bitte nochmal den stehenden Start gleich. Zeittraining haben wir hinter uns. Start, ja, Start ist stehend. Bitte denkt an den Thermodika-Effekt, speziell T1, da passen 5, 6 Autos nebeneinander. Ist immer ein bisschen schwierig, weil der eine fährt dann Rennlinie und der andere weiß nicht, dass er außen ist. Deswegen schaut, dass ihr da nicht unbedingt zu 6 irgendwie in T1 reinfahrt, weil das führt meist zum Desaster. Genau, Startnummer haben wir. Dann erste Rennen 9. Zweite Rennen 26 Runden, Ink-Limit wie gehabt, 13,5, 26,5. Ja, Slowdowns könnt ihr, wenn ihr einen bekommt, ein bisschen mit Bedacht absetzen, die Ideallinie verlassen, vielleicht den Sichern auflackern, dass der Hintermann das eindeutig merkt, dass ihr einen Slowdown habt und langsam seid. Keine Vollbremsung. Verlassen der Fahrbahn, Unsafe Rejoin ist halt auch immer ein Riesenthema. Bitte nur in Fahrtrichtung auf die Fahrbahn fahren, auch mal einen Rückwärtsgang einlegen. Also nicht da irgendwie stupide wieder losfahren. Rennkommission, Proteste einreichen und so weiter, sollte jedem Hindenken bekannt sein. So, auf meinem Zettel hatte ich noch Track Limits. Track Limits gelten iRacing, Rahmenbedingungen, klar. Zwischen T15 und T16 darf die weiße Linie gefahren werden. Wird quasi zur Ideallinie der Boxenausfahrt.
Du bist ja abgehackt.
Echt?
Ja, teilweise verschluckt.
1, 2, 3.
Wir verstehen schon, aber klingt komisch. Weitermachen.
Boxenausfahrt. Boxenausfahrt hat natürlich immer das Fahrzeug Vorrang, welches sich auf der Rennstrecke befindet. Gibt ein bisschen Acht aufeinander. Gelten, wie gesagt, auch iRacing-Regeln und wird dann dementsprechend von iRacing bestraft. Boxeneinfahrt, haltet euch bitte rechts, sodass ihr, keine Ahnung, wenn ihr im Zweikampf seid, dass da nicht rechts neben euch einer reinsticht oder ihr wollt in die Boxengasse, dann knallt's in der Regel. Was im letzten Rennen auch aufgefallen ist, und da haben sich auch einige Fahrer beschwert, schlechte Verbindung einiger Fahrer. Die waren halt immer am Blinken, bitte schaut da drauf. Wir schauen jetzt auch selber drauf und werden dann gegebenenfalls, falls nötig, Maßnahmen unternehmen müssen, ne, weil Fahrzeuge, die dauerhaft am Blinken sind, das geht halt nicht. Das ist halt ein bisschen schwierig. Strafen, ich komme noch schnell zu den Strafen. Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr alle gelesen habt. Die Startnummer 177, Boxengassenstart, Rennen 1. Die Startnummer 285, Boxengassenstart, Rennen 1. Die Startnummer 667, Boxengassenstart, Rennen 2. Die Startnummer 140, Boxengassenstart, Rennen 2. Und die Startnummer 92, Boxengassenstart, Rennen 2. So, ihr habt noch 2 Minuten Zeit für Fragen. Anmerkungen.
Negativ.
Negativ. Okay, dann bleibt cool und gebt Acht aufeinander.
Gunnar, wartest
Ja.
du mal kurz?
Warte.
Ich
Ich hab
frage
auch
jetzt
noch
mal
was
Digital Cup
danach.
jetzt in Spa. Das ist ein großes Rennen für die Liga 2, ne?
Ja.
Mit den 65 Runden.
Ja.
Bleibt die Punktevergabe bei 25 Punkten das Rennen oder verdoppelt sich das oder verdreifacht sich das?
So nothing special, nothing new, I
Okay.
guess. Let me rethink if they said something I should tell you. You can use all the track limits according to iRacing penalties, so like what we practiced.
Okay.
It's allowed to cross the white line like everybody does between the, they say it's turn 15, 16, I think, coming on the long straight. And we don't have any penalties we have to consider, so regular start for us.
Okay.
They said we should take care after start into turn 1 because it's such a wide corner that sometimes people go 5th and 6th wide into this turn, which is not going to work out at the end of it. So they said we should try to use common sense there.
Yeah, I understand.
And they repeated that it's not allowed to change line during braking because this happened several times last race and they got a penalty for that. So the so-called Verstappen move not allowed. You have to
Verstappen
keep
move.
you have to keep your you have to keep your line during braking.
I was wondering what he was saying about Verstappen.
Sorry?
Thought it was that. Oh, I was already wondering what he was saying. I
Ah,
heard the name Verstappen. I thought it should be something like that.
yeah, this was the point. And then in the chat they said, but Verstappen did it very well, so why it's forbidden, and we are at least so good as good as Verstappen, so we should be allowed to do it as well. So there, race server. I'm in the upper one, and you?
Well, I can't join it.
You can or cannot?
Cannot.
Which one?
I'm not able to participate.
Because
I'm
you
not sure.
you have the green thing or not?
No,
You see both servers.
both are black.
Both are black. Can you reload and see? Because
Yeah.
for me it's green.
Now the top one is green.
Sorry?
The top one is green now.
Okay. So we are both.
I'm
I
sweating
guess.
already.
I guess that's the first split one, the upper one. So we are both in the first one again.
Ferrari.
That's already the first huge success for me, little Bernhard, in the first participation at DGTM in a non-Nordschleifen track. To be in first split, even if I'm last, this is already like a win for me.
Last time you were in first split too.
I have to keep my standards low so I can have some fun and some success. Well, I'm at least at the top 50 like that. I mean, that's already something. For me, especially because it's the first time for everybody watching. First time I do this kind of competitive races on not Nordschleifen tracks, because I'm not really fast on like all these other tracks. So far I never competed there. And this is the first season. Basically for me, this is a test practice season, how I do. And this is second race, second time I'm in first split. So that's already quite a success for me.
Well, there are only 2 splits, so.
Well, yes, but it's the upper half of the field already
Yeah,
before I even started. Yeah, so come on. I mean, I know you fight for podium, but
No, I wish. Not sure what position I'm in, but
I will be quite low because I'm 13 in quali out of 29 in one of the servers. So about half of it, a bit upper half of it. And but there are 2 servers, so there are 30 other guys qualifying. So I guess I'm quite at the bottom. But anyway, I made the first split, so I'm happy already. So how much fuel do we use? 35, 36?
35.
I pick 36 just in case. Better safe than sorry. GT says 16, but I don't think this is the starting position grid. Doesn't show me grid position yet.
I can't see it either.
I will be in the lower half of it, I guess. Lower third or.
Well, I'm ready.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 24 Celsius.
Are you waiting for me?
Yes.
Ah, okay, I'm coming.
Pit exit's clear.
I just did like two starts. There's somebody nearby. Where is he? I guess behind me.
Left side, clear left. Yellow flag.
It's 24 degrees. It's a bit colder than in practice,
That's nice.
so we should have a bit more grip.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
I forgot again if it's allowed to use escape now here in the practice session or not, but I'd rather not do it to stay safe.
Yellow flag.
Ooh. Wide.
Sector 2 is 0.
I've almost a way too early apex in the last right-hander.
There's way more grip now.
Yellow flag, keep your wits
Ah,
about you,
we
mate.
do a pit in entry. I haven't done pit entry the next race. And I speeded. Oh, no, I didn't. But ooh,
Try start.
it's a very short pit entry. Okay, I'm good. I'm good, hopefully.
That's the end of the session. 13th place.
Hi Ray, thank you very much. Assetto Corsa Competizione, not today because we have two official races here in iRacing. Where? You are P12?
Yes.
What am I? 30? 26. Out
Oh.
of 39. Well, 39. So 26. It's okay for me.
Good luck.
Good luck, William. Good luck.
Wait, we're gonna need it.
Quite sure we're going to need it.
Have fun and good luck. Shit, I start on the outside.
This is good or bad?
I don't know.
The track temp is 24 Celsius, 9 laps. Concentrate, be ready. Go, go, go!
Ooh,
I think P5 has been
someone
there.
died
Turn
already.
1. Car left. Hold your line, clear left. Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Yellow flag. Caution. Car left. He's still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. He's still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Incident in Christensen. It looks like Vaughan. Watch out.
I almost got killed.
I had a contact with somebody who tried to go on the inside with very little space. I consider it a race incident. I don't know, I have to check the replay. We'll see.
Right side's clear. Car right. He's still there. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Right side's clear. Yellow flag. Watch out. There's an incident in Gender VM. We think it might be Wagner. B25. Stay between the lines, please, Big G.
It's breakdancing me.
Keep behind you.
I went on the brakes in the middle of the... This sprint race tactics are still not for me. It's ridiculous. People are pulling off here just to kind of defend the one shitty position.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right, B24.
Ah, fuck, this is my field mistake.
There's an incident in Gunningham. one. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Second place. Okay, Big G, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line, nail those exits. Yellow flag, caution. Two to go. last lap of fuel.
Guy made a small mistake behind me. So I should be fine, unless the guys in front of me bolt me into a crash.
Fuck. I fucked up.
B22,
How
there's the
bad?
checkered flag.
Oh, you. Well, yeah, but you didn't fuck up. It sounds like you crashed out.
The only passes they made on me was due to mistakes. And every time the same corner.
I didn't make any mistakes. I was just going slow. Yeah, well, I mean, what did I started, what, 26 or 29? I don't know, I don't remember. 26 or 29, I finished now 22. Plus 4, so I started 26. And I had one contact with a guy who, in the beginning, second lap, and he went on the inside after after the first left-hander into these small corners. And he went there in the inside. There was no space and we had a touch. I could continue, but he got a spun. No idea if they do something about that or not. To me this was, I will try to review just now. To me this was first incident. But very close competition here. I had like all the 9 laps, guys in front and behind me fighting.
Me too.
And some of them, they are going really, they pull off quite crazy defense move. Like going very defensive line, plus brake testing in the corner, you know, like in the middle of the hairpin. They are through the corner already, and then they touch the brake, so you freak out. Well, not freak out, but you have to lift. So they kind of try to fuck up your corner exit.
Yeah, that sucks.
It sucks, yeah. I'm not used to that. In endurance race, you will never ever do stuff like that. I mean, because chances are that you don't see this in time, and then you run onto him, and then both cars are damaged. Doesn't make any sense in endurance race. But well, if you only do 9 laps, if this is the way to defend your position, I guess some would consider this
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
appropriate strategy.
Well, I've defended a few times this race too. Pretty hard, but it didn't work out. Well, 21. That's not too bad.
21? Why? Something. Maybe one didn't make the last. In first split! In first split!
There was a guy in front of me who pitted just before the race ended. Sure why, but setup already.
Maybe he had wrong fuel and had to refuel. I don't
Wait.
even know if it's possible in the first race because it's not meant to be refueled, right? I want to refuel the... I think I have a few minutes to do that, right?
I'm not sure.
Start was surprisingly okay. I had then like 2 wides going on forever.
First.
Sorry, you thought what?
First lap, I already passed P1. P1 was just behind me.
Oh,
Patrick Ham. They could not keep up. So yes, the fast guy behind me, I let it by and follow, but did it work out? So P1 is
I opened the second lane on the start-finish end of first lap. It's nice to see. I'm the only one going to the side, and then like everybody behind me is following me. And I pulled off. No, I didn't pull off the. Almost. Was it this guy I had to touch with? Let's see. Who was this? Markus Bernhard. He was going side by side. Put P1, fine. Ah no, I let him go. Ah, this guy was divey bombing me. Oh, this is on him. Oh my. I was not perfectly sure, but this is perfectly on him. He's like dive bombing me here. No way I can react on that. Doing anything here, but I would say this is actually on him and not on me.
yes, for sure.
Do you see the stream?
Yes.
Yeah, it's. I was not sure
He's
because
gonna
I
get a penalty. For sure.
no, only if I report him second lap. I
No,
don't
no,
think they
no,
review this.
I'm not sure.
I'm not going to report him for that, but because I could continue and
It looks worse than the hit I had last time, so I gave someone.
look where he is. He's like nowhere at corner entry. It's coming from behind. This is like a really proper dive bomb.
One was far away. 4 seconds
And
ahead.
then I keep basically I keep my line very nice. He's just not keeping his here. It's like 1 meter to the left.
Oh, he's too late.
If he would, well, even
Well,
if you do this,
there is
if he,
space,
but he had to stay on the left side. Like he has 1 meter to the curb, and he's drifting outside. He's understeering here into the corner, not keeping the line inside. He could have, if he's really following the yellow line, he could have gone for that move, definitely. And I was careful anyway. I would have gone my line. He would have gone on the left. It would have been possible, but I consider him running into me here. Ah, who was that? Just to have an idea. Niklas Born. Okay. He lost a bunch of positions, I guess. Yeah. So I think this is punishment enough. We came last because of that. At least at that moment.
you didn't lose anything. Well, a bit of speed, but
Probably maybe a bit of. I finished 26 in the end, so he did catch up a few. Just continue to watch his moves.
I'm not sure, but BMWs and
Oh, he crashed the next one right afterwards. Look at that. He runs into the next one from behind. I mean,
well,
so this guy is going to report him for sure.
I'm not sure. Maybe he was in the inside, but
Sorry?
well, if his spotter said car on your right, maybe he thought driver in front of me.
This is like 20 centimeters nose.
Yeah, I know, but some guys, they don't understand racing.
Yeah, but this is not, and he did, like he's doing this, he did this with me. I mean, if this is one time, I say, okay. But he did dive bomb me, like overly motivated, and this one as well. I mean, this is...
Well, the car in front
I guess he's going to be, he will get something.
doesn't give much space either. But
yeah, but if his take on passing somebody is basically like this dive bombing in the very last second, people, you would not expect them to do that like this as well. If you just stick in your nose in like that for 20 centimeters and then you expect the guy to understand and leave the door open for you, no. So, and for in my case also, he was so far behind me. I don't expect him dive bombing like that from where he was.
no, that was way too far. From way too far.
So it's just.
Ooh,
this was almost
bit early.
the next. The next one. This was almost a crash as well here. This guy is just risky. Look at that. He's coming. He's coming. Look at this. He's getting like touch to touch with the guy. Maybe even they touched here. It's just taking way too much. Look at that. I mean, this is not. Why would you do that? He's just going until he touches it. He's touching. He's touching the other car. If there's net code, one of those cars are going into the wall.
Yes.
Driving way too aggressive. For my taste, but I have no idea. This is sprint. Sprint things. Probably you have to do, but I guess he will get a penalty for one of these actions. We'll see.
The first race is really short, so
Miklos Born.
I guess people are really in a big hurry.
Yeah, well, it's a race. Everybody's in a hurry. It's not like a Sunday shopping drive. That's awesome. Like, I guess he's in a hurry. I'm in a hurry too. I mean, I don't know about you. Maybe you're not in a hurry, but I am doing a race, no matter how long. Daytona, there's Daytona session. It's not ours. Oh my. He's in a hurry. Yeah. Right. What a surprise. All right. So second race is along 26 laps. We have to do a mandatory pit stop. We have to change tires. We hardly have to take fuel, but I think we have to take a little bit of fuel. And we start
for 4 or 5 laps, I think.
We start with full fuel or less? With full fuel, right?
Always start full. But I'm thinking about pitting earlier this time. Just to be safe.
Safe for what?
Tires. Not crashing.
Well, you won't really use the tires for... What? Will you?
Not sure. I'm not sure. I haven't really checked it, but... There's newer tires. Will be better. But we will see. Maybe I'm in. I'm doing fine and will continue. I will see you.
I can really tell, I feel this more and more. I really dislike these sprint races. It's not my cup of tea. The servers are online. I'm in the first one again.
I see.
The guys, they drive so aggressively. They take so much risks. Do crazy bullshit like this brake testing in the mid corner, defending like the positions just because it's so short. I think they consider any means valid to fight for position. And this leads to such an aggressive and high risk driving, which is not my cup of tea. It's so different than the endurance races. It's unbelievable. You have to take a look at the start of the VVLN race on Friday.
Yeah, I saw it.
This was like
very clean.
I couldn't believe. I mean, even for endurance race, this was like super clean and comfortable. But it just doesn't make sense to fuck your car up if you have to drive it for 4 more hours. If you have just a few kilometers an hour top speed loss, you will lose positions just because of that.
True.
So, and by now I'm very happy that most of the guys in the VVLN they obviously have the same idea that it's not worth to fight like crazy in the first laps. And then also, if you have like a faster guy behind you, you wouldn't start like defending like the guys do here, because it's going to slow you down, first of all. And second, there's no way you can defend like 4 hours against a faster guy. It just doesn't make a point. So you just move over a little bit, make space, he goes through, and I don't know, it's a completely different, it's interesting. It's a completely different way of racing. So we start full, which is, 77 liters. Do we change anything on setup? Yeah, we have to, because it's invalid.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 22 Celsius.
Are you driving already? There could be a bit more time between the races to have a bit of a break. So quite. I think I want to head for the
It's clear.
background.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Even colder than before. Ooh, late on the brakes. Way too late. long will be the second race, do you remember? The 26 lap, well it's 2 minutes something per lap, 30, almost an hour, right? Hello? I think you have, yeah, now we are, I hear you.
Maybe it was muted.
Yeah.
But I think it's like 50 minutes.
Yeah, a short hour, okay. What was the name of the guy? Milka Björn?
I don't know.
I want to remember this guy, so next time I will run it. No, next time I'm going to run a proper defensive line. Let him, the best he can do is run into my back end.
He's gonna kill you.
Yeah, but he's going to get on a big punishment for that. Well, and I don't think it's much more dangerous than what he did to me from the side. Obviously, if he thinks you leave the door like halfway open, he's going to go full in. So maybe it's better not to give him even half a door. So he doesn't get stupid ideas to dive from.
Yeah, I don't know.
So if he sees you are going fully defensive, so that there is no way whatsoever, so might not have
Yellow
these
flag,
ideas.
sector 2 time is okay.
You have to be careful not to speed into the pits. Did you try this a few times? Because it's super easy to go too hot.
I know.
A bit
Basically,
dangerous.
start braking when the orange things start.
When what? Yeah. Okay, I'm back in a second. Go bathroom.
Okay. Be quick.
That's the end of the session, B17.
Are you here?
Oh, yeah, not too much time here. Oh, this is a rush here. Oh my. Oh, inside left. Ui, pui. Don't like that. I like the right side actually from last race. Somebody asked, is this a hosted league race? This is the Germanson Racing
21st, 26
League.
laps.
I have to pay
Alright,
attention.
Big G, nice and neat,
No.
stay out of trouble. Green, green, green. You're in the middle. He's still there. Clear left. There's an incident in turn 1. Right side.
Big
Clear all
accident
round. Car right. Clear
was there.
right.
Match went through, luckily.
Car right. Right side's clear.
From which position did I start? I didn't check. Ooh, I made 9 positions! I'm 12! Oh my gosh, lots of fast guys are going to hunt me.
Looks like P4 has gone off in the hairpin.
I'm in the lead.
Car left. Clear left.
Guys
Oh.
pressing front. I ran into the back of them, but there's nothing I could do.
Next second. It's crazy, these guys are crashing like... Why? I'm P9. It's doing nothing.
Calm
Just
down,
surviving. Ooh, this might be slowed down. No, it's not.
On your right. Clear right. On your left.
Ooh,
Clear left.
this guy came in hot.
Woo, the second down.
8th place.
Ooh, this BMW is quick.
Car right. Right side's clear. Car right.
Oh, this was just a bit too wide.
Clear
Fuck
right.
it.
Car right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
Oh, now I lost a lot of positions. Fuck.
Yellow flag. Caution. Keep your concentration. Make the bastard work for it. Car left. Still there. Clear left. On your right. Right side's clear.
Crazy traffic here.
Car right, clear right. E12. Okay, Big G, don't let this guy distract you. On your left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Bad luck, Big G. Come on, don't let him get away. 18.
So many fast guys behind me.
Defend your position, don't let him through. B12.
I run my qualifying time. Again, like I say, faster in race than in quali.
Well, I'm close to it too.
This is still at 50 liters of fuel. And without draft.
exit in the pit, heads up.
I like the position I am in at the moment. Could get away from the guys behind a bit.
The gap behind is now 1.2 seconds. increased to 1.5 seconds.
Ah, that's good. Oh, P11. And you? P5.
Yes, but someone pitted.
Okay. Ooh, this was a bit wide.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. Wait on your apexes. Wait for the chances to come late in the 11.
I get away from the guys behind. That's good, so I can continue like that. I guess they overdrove the tires, maybe. There's a long train behind the guy behind me. They will start fighting, which will slow them down even more. So I'm quite good here at the moment on my P11.
Gap to Wagner ahead is now 2.8. The gap to Lind behind is now 2.0.
Ah, now there was a change behind me. I guess Sakhalin is going to be quicker. He may catch up. See?
Gruber ahead is pitting.
half time.
P10. Okay, Big G, we're halfway through. We estimate 8 laps of fuel left.
P10 up, probably because somebody pitted.
Yes, someone in front of me is pitting also.
Okay, Big G, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Relax, focus, keep it smooth, E8. Gap to Lind, behind is now 1.6 seconds. There's a car leaving the pits. Car right, clear right.
I do lap times within 1/10 of a second consistency. Unbelievable, I'm a monster, consistency monster. Slow but consistent. Consistent like hell. Consistently super slow. I have a guy who's slowly catching. When he's in my draft, I'm going to pit. So this the next lap, I guess. Ooh, this was a shitty line.
Car left, clear left. Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
I'm pitting. I take 20 liters. 21. Opa. Oh, my shoulder. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
The car ahead has just done a 157.89. Exit's clear. Push. Hyman behind us now, 2.4. Okay, Big G, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. P18. 16. V14. Okay, Big G, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Pay attention to track limits, please, Big G.
I'm not going to defend against Christopher because he's faster than me. So if he's making a pass, I let him go. Because then I will try to stay in his draft, and this will help me to stay away from the rest of the guys coming up. So that's my plan.
Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
Very wide, but I'm not planning to do that. Because Sasha Lind is catching slowly. If I could stay in the draft of this guy, this would help me exactly with the difference of speed. But I think it lacks him a bit of top speed. On the straight he's not able to make a pass. So it's difficult for him, I guess.
Big G, don't let this guy distract you.
Maybe I do defend.
Keep him within the track limits.
Nah, I will give him. He can do it. He can. He's no top speed.
V14, 2 laps remaining.
No, right again.
Right side. Right side's clear. Come on, don't let him get away.
It's okay. He's basically faster. I could have defended that, but he deserves to be in front of me. He's quite a bit faster. And that way, I will stay ahead of Sasha rather easily, hopefully. Only one lap. Fuck. This one lap I have to defend it as well. Nah, doesn't matter. I thought we have 2 more.
V15, last lap. You've only got enough fuel for this lap. The gap to Hyman ahead is increasing. It's now 1.2 seconds.
Where are we? P15 and William P8. But you have an asterisk at your name from a GT. I don't know what that means.
There's an incident in
Oh,
Sunset.
there's-
Looks like it's Gruber.
Somebody had an incident in the last turn. Does that mean P14? I got a decision.
14th. And there's the finish. Good result, mate. Well done.
Do you know why you have an asterisk on your name in GT?
I don't know.
Strange.
Well, I promised the guy who had touched in Monza that I wouldn't do it again, and I didn't. So that's good.
You had the opportunity.
Yeah, few times. He was being very patient with me. He was behind me,
Mm-hmm.
and after that he was stuck behind another guy.
Actually, the same goes for Christopher Heinemann. He's a double BMW and he is quite a bit faster than me. He was catching rather fast. And then he was stuck behind me because basically his top speed was not enough to pass me on the straight. And well, I could block him everywhere else. And initially I thought, you heard it, my plan was to let him go and get in his draft to have an advantage over the other guys coming. But then he kind of didn't make a pass, not even close. And then I thought like, okay, then stay in front. And I thought there are 2 more laps and he was really next to me.
There you
And-
are.
And then I thought like, okay, I let him go. But then I had the white flag and it was only 1 lap. If I would have known it's only 1 lap, I would have him blocked the last lap. Would have been easy because he couldn't pass on the straight. And in the corners it was easy to block him. I don't have a lot of fuel.
I can do another lap.
Really?
What's your speed?
Yes.
How much fuel did you tank?
21.
Okay. I think that, well, it's definitely way better than Monza. Well, for me, for sure. For you, I'm not so sure. You're about the same, no?
About the same, yes.
My second race was already much better than the first one. Definitely. Well, there was a huge crash in the beginning. Oh my.
Yeah, the hairpin. I crashed in the hairpin.
Ah, and the hairpin as well. Okay.
The guy in front of me spun, I think.
Oh, Andre was probably again involved in some crash. He lost some positions. He has quite some bad luck. But it happens so often to him. So I wonder. Let's replay the.
I was way too nice at the start.
Yeah. We take a look at the start now. And what happened there in the beginning? This looked crazy. But like all kind of cars were standing all over the street.
Yes, the first guy spun, I think. He got a touch, I think. Yes.
For me, no. Guys in the back crashed.
Right in front of me, Mr. Gruber spun the first guy around. Then I ran into the back of him. Then I was in the lead.
Ooh. They are going.
Everyone is on the grass. Holy shit!
There are
What a mess.
2 guys at the first turn. They crashed each other. They are going to have a fight, a discussion about whose fault it is. One was inside, the other one went inside. And then they caused like a lot of cars to crash.
But I couldn't finish the lap in first position. Being way too nice. Way too nice.
Better too nice and finish than not nice and have a touch, a crash, and then you go.
Yeah. Really need triple screens. Someone is behind me or next to me. It helps a lot in those conditions.
Ooh!
Close.
Ah, I saw now what you were referring to, where you touched somebody from behind, but you couldn't avoid.
Yeah, nothing I could do.
Yeah, definitely. Ah, we are here.
But I only had 14 seconds. No.
What happened there? The first guy was a bit slow in the corner and the second run into him. Yeah,
Yes.
and then you run into second. Was this a brake test thing again?
No, I don't think
For the
so. He was
first, it-
just taking the first corner very wide. And the only place where the guy behind could go was inside, so... Oh, shit happens. Ooh, I lost 20 seconds during the race. 20 seconds!
I'm not so sure. To me, if I replay this, to me the P2 run into P1. Simple
You
as
think
that.
so?
Yeah, there was a net code a bit. He was not really touching the car, but he ran into him. Yeah. And P1 would have gone perfect fine for a late apex to the inside. It just P2 just came too fast onto him. That's my opinion if I rewatch this. Yeah. And even if the guy is running a wide line, you cannot just go like a tighter line and run into his back bumper. I mean, it's not okay, no matter what.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Ah, your start. I want to watch your start. Ah, you're running a bit wide, right?
Yeah, I should have closed the door way earlier. But I'm never sure about my spotter in the beginning of the races. Sometimes it
No, I
starts
think it's
working after
no.
the
I
fact.
think I think it's perfectly fine.
Well, I didn't close the door for behind me.
Yeah, but you are just. I mean, it would be super tight. You're just in front of him. I mean, it would be a matter of centimeters. So even with purple screens, you wouldn't do that. I can tell you, you wouldn't see him yet because it's just at your rear bumper. So you wouldn't, even with triple screens, you don't see him. And this is so small difference. So the spotter might. This is a situation where the spotter might say he's next to you or not, but it's a matter of fractions of seconds if he's next to you or not. I think this was perfectly fine. I mean, a bit wide line could have been an issue if somebody was close to P3, the guy who passed you. So if somebody would have been close to him, then it would be stupid because there's nothing you can do. They would pass you too, but there was nobody. After that, you had all the space and you moved behind him. I think this was perfectly fine.
Whoa, what happened at your start?
I'm sorry?
Your car didn't spin at all.
Why should my car spin?
I'm not sure.
Ah, you mind during start?
Yes. Did
I
you
don't know.
use
I also had a bad start, I think.
Did you use the...
Yeah, yes, but I can't remember if I used clutch or throw in the gear. I was a bit late again with my stream and explain, and I was watching the video. So I think I was a bit too late and unprepared again. Come on, here now. Oh, I did spin. Why do you say I didn't spin? I did spin. There is smoke and there is a lot of rubber on the floor.
Well, if I watch it on board, you hear the car rev a lot and then certainly drop down. I didn't have that.
Okay, but if you watch now, you could watch the stream. I just replay. It's a lot of wheel spin, smoke, and rubber. Maybe too much.
That's weird.
But there must be another way to start, a better one, because the guy behind me Who was that? Was this Audi? There was one guy, he like just flew by. No idea how
Very
he could.
weird. On my stream, I don't see your tires leaving any marks. The other cars do. Oh, yes.
But look at the Audi behind me, he's just flying by. The Audi behind me is not... Look, it's interesting. He has no rubber when he starts, but then while he's moving, he leaves rubber. Maybe this is also not so precise on the playback, maybe.
I think so.
I don't know what he's doing, but he's like after... what? After 10 seconds, he's next to me.
Position did you start in? Oh, you had won 7 positions.
At
That's
least,
nice.
if not more.
I lost 6.
I
Guy in front of
started...
me went from 38 to 7th. Whoa, that's a bit nice. Yeah, I was very lucky. They switched the first 12.
There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 or 7 cars here. I passed them there.
I'm very lucky, I think. I'm almost every time around 10 positions, so they switch around the grid. I was getting switched almost every time.
This is why you started what? Second or
Second.
almost in the front?
Yeah, I was very surprised, and then I remembered, oh yeah, they switched it. But I don't really like the pressure. Pressure is...
You have some fast guys coming in, then
Yes.
hot.
Then
Yeah,
you leave
but-
space for one, and then the second one
Yeah.
flies in the same space.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to see what happened to Andrea again. He has no good luck. Oh, it's a third race. He sees all the crashing going on again. He was already he was promising that, and he kept his promise.
I saw a video of him doing a hot lap on this track. He was commenting below it that he liked this track a lot. But that doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is what I don't understand. That he had bad. Oh fuck! No, I would be furious again. Did you? I don't know if you still watch the stream. I'm replaying now Andres' start, and he's starting, and in P1 all the people crashes in front of him. It happened. Basically, the same happens to him what happened to me in Monza. Like he's ending up in a line with the guys standing in front of him. So one is standing in a wrong direction. He's avoiding him. And then there's like a parking lot in front of him. Exactly this happened for me in Monza. Like I was in the right lane, left lane, all the cars drove, and right lane they had an accident and all the cars were standing in front of me. Like dead standing. And obviously this happened to him here again. So all this car crashed. And he ends up basically to make a stop here, a dead stop, because of the cars in front of him. He's not touching anybody, look, very clean, but he's just standing there. Everybody else, left and right, look, he's passing by. Look, everybody is passing by. Oh, fuck. This must be so depressing. And it's just bad luck. There's nothing you can do here. Oh.
Yeah, that's really bad luck. But not really, I guess. If you start in front and on in front, you...
Yeah, ooh, and then... I wonder why he should be able... He should be able to make a faster quali lap. I guess it didn't went like it should, because I expected him to be quite a bit faster. Don't you think?
Yeah, I don't really know.
It's impossible that he cannot do a faster lap than me, come on. And I'm definitely not a hot lapper.
One thing is for sure, the Mercedes is very fast. My BMW too, but they're only in front of me. There's one Audi. The rest is a Ferrari, BMW, Mercedes, Ferrari.
Well, I'm very happy with my, what am I, P14. Plus 7 positions.
Oh, Romeo Di San Marco guy, defending second in points, I think. Finished 35th. I think the guys in front of me are all, well, not all, but there are a few different guys than the.
So, well, I will stop the stream for now. Thanks for watching. If you still take a look and see it, user 51 asks if this is a hosted league. That's a hosted session, and the league, it's, well, this is organized as a league race, but it's the DGTM series of Sim Racing Deutschland. And you have to pay and qualify to participate in this series. And there's a little prize money too. But yes, I think most people have to pay to run here. So this is this question. And ACC, yes, I'm going to do ACC again, but the problem is I cannot really stream ACC because it's so hard on the graphics card that it's basically impossible for me to stream it. So therefore, I do run ACC regularly, but I don't stream it normally. Okay, then see you. When is our next? We have a next race next week. I think it's another VVLN race, if I'm not mistaken. Or Winter-WLN. Winter-WLN is for sure, and maybe also a VVLN race. So a lot of Nordschleifen action is coming up. See you then.